Hmm. Yep. Okay. Okay. Hello, 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 guys. I'm just still trying to just make sure that I'm up. Okay, and I am. I am. We are. Hello. My name is Sylvia. Welcome to today's live. This is day 6 of the 100, I say 100 day daily life challenge. Okay, and I'm calling it Live a Little. My name is Sylvia. I am visually impaired and I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I do a whole bunch of stuff. And you're going to find out as you come along with me on the 100 days. And I'm living my best life and I'm taking you guys along with me. So, this challenge, it's basically every single day I come on here, I do whatever it is I've got planned for the day, talk to you guys, connect with you guys, and every single day for 100 days. And I set up this challenge for myself because I guess I've been on here for a while and I've just been first of all, this is the most consistent I've been on here. Um, so yeah, I've been here sort of on and off trying to figure things out, figure which direction I'd like to go in. And also, I guess what we're going to talk about today will kind of cover why I'm doing this challenge. And it was this kind of belief or thinking that I need to have certain things in place or to have things that look a certain way and so on and so forth to be able to do YouTube the way YouTube is done, right? So, I have so much to share. I have so much to tell you, so much to, I guess, just to share in general, right? And I get so many questions and everything. And every time I get questions, I'm like, oh, I really need to get it together and actually put that information out. But I just really never get around to it. So this is why we're doing this, okay? In 100 days of me showing up every day, I think, I think at some point we will get through all those niggly bits and all those plans that I had. So with every live, I come on here and I share an affirmation, a positive affirmation, maybe a gratitude. Like, you know how you share, like, you know how you have things you're grateful for the day? So something you're grateful for, sorry. Gratitude affirmation. There we go. I got there in the end. Got there in the end. Um, or just a positive affirmation for the day. And I'm just going to read today's one. Just going to pull it up. Give me just a second. Oops. So today's affirmation is a gratitude one, and it says, I am open to limitless possibilities. I am open to limitless possibilities. So this ties in with what I wanted to talk to you about today. It ties in with limiting self beliefs or self limiting. I keep saying it the wrong way around, or thinking it the right way around, and then saying it the wrong way around. But let me just double check. I think it's limiting self belief. Just a second, I'm gonna find it. It's fine. Self limiting beliefs, okay? And that is that belief that you need this, that, and the other to do whatever it is you need to do. Like if you want, I don't know, to start, I wanted to say start a business, but that obviously you need capital for. But not really. In this day and age, all you need is the interwebs, okay? You could just find a way to start at least online. So yeah, self-limiting beliefs. I'm just going to read what it says they are. Before I read that, I usually show you guys, because I get that question all the time. How are you reading a phone if you're visually impaired or if you're blind? How are you reading a phone? How are you using a phone? I have several ways that I use a phone. I use the zoom function, which works pretty well for some things for me. Not everything, there are some things I'm going to miss. And then there is the screen reading function, which I don't use as much, but I do have audible feedback on my keyboard. So anything I type is going to say out loud for me just to make sure, but there will be typos. Autocorrect is my friend, and it's not at the same time because I type in several languages. Like I could be typing something to a family member, and I'd write it in Swahili, and sometimes I write random French words and so on and so forth. So autocorrect just corrects in English, and sometimes things don't make sense or there's typos, but it's fine. It's fine. Such is life. But yeah, and then also I have what is it called? The dark screen mode all the time, because I literally, if the screen is like it's got a white background, I can't read it. I can't read it at all. It's like glaring in my eyes, in my face. So yeah, my vision that I have an eye condition called uveitis, by the way. I lost all my vision in my right eye, and I have a little bit left that is functional in my left eye. And yeah, it's mostly blurry, but we're making it work because no self-limiting beliefs around here. So anyway, self-limiting beliefs, we're gonna read what is. I should have probably had a sip of water before I started this. Um, Zoom in further so I can see it. Okay, self-limiting beliefs are negative thoughts or assumptions that can prevent you from achieving your goals and reaching your potential. Um, they can be based on past experiences, fear, or societal norms, and can manifest as negative self-talk. So basically, these thoughts or these feelings that you have are what is preventing you from, I guess, getting on with your goals, or the goals that you set as well, or doing something, getting on doing something. And if you want to, I don't know, run a marathon, why not? Why not? You can do it. Start training, train every day, and you can do it. If you want to, anything, wear pink lipstick instead of the red that you always wear. Why ever not? Go for it, right? You never know. Like if you put limitations on yourself, then you're just not going to ever find out what your full potential is. So yeah. So the last bit said, they can be based on past experiences. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know, maybe you tried to start a business, I don't know, 3 years ago, and it failed. Or maybe you tried the same thing, run a marathon, 3 years ago, and it failed. And that's what you're thinking, like, I could never do that then. I couldn't do it because I tried and I failed, and that was it, right? But that's not quite it. Like, you should, or maybe in a way I'm talking to myself, I don't know. But just put context on the situation, you know, that past experience rather does not determine your future. It does not determine what you can and can't do. That was just that one time, or that 2 times or 3 times. Like, just keep getting up, guys. Basically, don't be afraid to fail. It's fine. um, and then there's fear or societal norms. So with fear, I guess it's that thing of being scared. It's that primal thing that you have in your brain. Like, you are human, right? So humans, or primal humans back in the day, way back in the day, if something scares you, it's because it's literally life threatening. That's what your brain is telling you, like, oh, you really have to avoid doing this. Like, you learned from that mistake. Like, maybe this one time you came out of your cave, and you went down the left route instead of the right route, and on the left route you found a bear, and the bear, I don't know, injured you in some sort of way. So your brain is telling you, never, ever, ever try that again. Ever. Do not do that. And that's fine. That saves your life, right? But in this day and age, if you tried, I don't know, a pink lipstick, keep going back to that. Maybe let's use another example. If you tried, let's see, a business, right? Let's go with a business, because that's the one thing I think people do again and again and again until they succeed. If you tried a business in 2019 or 2020, whatever, 2020, let's not talk about 2020, that one. But 2019, okay, let's go to a more regular-ish year. And it failed for whatever reason, you should just put context on, like, okay, It wasn't me, it was because of X, Y, and Z. It was because of this reason. Like, really put your analytical hat and really look at it and understand why that happened, and not think, oh, what I've learned is I can't do this ever. I'm not doing that again. That's just your brain protecting you, okay? Your brain has noticed that you're scared of something, and it thinks, because you're a primal human being, it thinks, oh, you know, that might just be the end of us. We shouldn't ever try that again. So you've got that strong fear and you're not doing it. But no, push through, feel the fear, and do it anyway. Um, Societal norms. I guess societal norms is like, it applies to so many different things. Like, for example, I don't know, being a woman, being from a certain background, being disabled, being visually impaired, which I am, and thinking I can't ever do that because I'm visually impaired, and that's not quite it. And I try not to do that to myself as well. It could be something as simple that maybe other people take for granted, like just leaving my house and going to do shopping. Like, I love shopping. I love shopping. I love clothes, fashion, whatever. I just love shopping. I could even just enjoy going out to buy hair products. Like, that's fun to me. But I could be thinking I can't go shopping because I'm visually impaired, and societal norms dictate that I absolutely cannot do that. I need help with all of it. I can't go out my front door, whatever it is, or people think that that's not possible. So I think that's not possible. But no, I can just go out. There's always a way around everything. There's always a way around everything. Like, I always refer back to this. I obviously I do my hair. I've got braids in. I have to go to the hair shop that the beauty supply shop rather, that most people go to. Most people like me anyway. And it's not the most mainstream, I guess, type of shop. It's not like going down to the local supermarket or whatever, which has branches everywhere. It's literally a local business, and the people in there, they're so helpful. They literally, I walk in, they will go around with me, pick the things out that I need, help me find the things. They would even get into whole discussions about, maybe try this color next. This color would suit your skin tone, this, that, and the other. And I guess that's something, they have really good customer service, by the way. That's just customer service, but that's something you wouldn't really, I guess, expect to have in the local hair shop, you know? But I do, and they do. And do you know how I found out? I went there by myself. I didn't tell myself, you can't go there. You can't go there by yourself. You can't do it. So yeah, just something that simple. It could go from that to literally to having a job, to, I don't know, a marathon, to around the world in 80 days, maybe less. Maybe it's less, it's possible to do it in less days nowadays. I don't know. Is that a book? That might be a book. I don't know. Anyway, so the negative self talk could be thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't, huh? Sorry guys, accessibility. I don't have enough time. Oh, that thing about time. I think we put a lot of emphasis on age or time, or, you know, maybe I don't have enough time in the day to do this, that, and the other. I mean, I guess I could have said, I did tell myself before, actually, I don't have enough time to go to make videos every day, to go live every day. There's no way I can do that. Am I not doing it? Am I not doing it? And that also goes for thinking you're too old to do something. You've wasted too much time, and so on and so forth. If you're in your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever you are, just go for it. You have a dream, go ahead and do it. You have time. You'll make time. You have time. I'm not ready. You're never going to be ready. There's no single day that you're actually ready. Being ready is something, if you put it off as, you know, you need to be ready, you need to have this and that in place, you're just never going to be ready today, tomorrow, day after. So just do it. Just do it. I'll never be successful. Oh, please don't tell yourself that. Oh, that makes me want to give somebody a hug if someone thinks I'll never be successful. Like, and I'm not talented enough. So I think this is something that I've said to myself as well a couple of times. And I would say with this, not just like with content, but I've always loved things like fashion, makeup, things like that. And I've always thought, yeah, no, that's not really meant for someone like me. I'm not like, I can't make dresses, which I actually, back in the day, I used to be so creative with my outfits. I would wear something that isn't considered an outfit as an outfit, if that makes sense. Like um, I would buy a dress, right? And I'd be like, I want to modify this. So I would convince, because I can't sew. So I would get like a ribbon or some kind of accessory or whatever, alteration, and I'd convince my mom to sew it for me. Be like, okay, so now you need to sew it like this, or I need to like this, like this, like this. And then she would sew it for me. I'm like, yes, made an outfit. And it's unique. It's something that's not in the shops. So I used to do that quite a lot. I used to make a lot of tops out of scarves. This is me like in my teenage years and stuff. But for some reason, we know why, self-limiting beliefs, right? For some reason, I told myself that's not for me. That's not something someone who looks like me can do. That's not something someone who is like me can do, you know, but why ever not? Why ever not? So I think you never really know. Like that was a self-limiting belief, and I really, really did put a limit on myself or on my potential by not pursuing something I was genuinely passionate and like really excited about and I really enjoyed. But yeah, so don't do that to yourself, guys. Don't do that. um, Self-limiting beliefs can affect your behavior and decision making. Like I just said now. Exactly. Like I could have maybe gone and done something artsy at uni or in college as well, but I didn't want to do it because I was like, that's not for me. um, and decision making, and can leave you feeling unmotivated and lacking confidence. So yeah, unmotivated and lacking confidence, obviously, because if you feel like you can't do stuff, if you're feeling like negatively towards yourself, if you're feeling like you want to do something but you think you don't have the tools that you need to do it, you'd be like, okay, well, I'm not just not going to do anything. I'm just not going to do anything. I'm not going to do it, you know. And confidence as well. I think there is something to be said for when you think of something you want to do and you actually chase your dreams and your passion, the confidence that gives you. And that's part of the reason I'm doing this 100-day challenge, because I've always thought, or maybe I've told myself a few times, oh, you know, I get so many like I don't know, questions, and I get so many like feedback and everything, so much feedback and stuff, and it's like, oh, I don't think I'm the one who is qualified to share this information. But why ever not? If I have the answers, if people are genuinely just asking, how do you, I don't know, let's say, how do you do your nails? Something that simple. I can definitely share that. I can share what works for me, right? But this thing of believing that I don't know, I'm not the one to do that, or thinking I don't have time, or just self-limiting beliefs, okay, altogether, has held me back. And guys, if I can get to 100 days of coming on here, introvert me, super duper, if there's a super duper extra introvert, that's the pocket I'm in. Me coming on here, chatting every day, for 100 days, you can do anything. We can all do anything, okay? Like tomorrow, register for that round the world race. Okay, so hang on, where is it? Okay, unmotivated, lacking confidence. Yep. Okay, so however, they are not permanent and can be changed. Here are some tips for overcoming self-limiting beliefs. So I'm just going to read through some of the tips that are on here and share what I guess the things that I do, if it's related to them, if that makes sense. You identify them. So you notice when you have negative self-talk, or I'm trying not to clack my nails on the phone actually, negative self-talk or other limiting beliefs, and write them down. I don't know about writing them down, because to me, when you write something down, it's like it solidifies it. That's how I feel. So if I write down, I don't know, I do not know how to braid hair, right? I'd be writing it down and it's facing me, and it's like, you know, I'm making it be what it is. But I prefer not to write them down. I prefer to write the opposite. So, for example, the hair thing, I would write, I'm amazing at hair braiding. And that's what would be permanent for me. That's what would be written down to be permanent in my brain for me. But if you feel like writing down helps you when you identify them, then I would say, yeah, definitely go for that. And then you challenge them. So examine your beliefs closely and consider alternative explanations for your experiences. Um, so yeah, like just think about, okay, so that one time I tried to do the marathon and I failed for whatever reason, or I didn't actually go to do the marathon. Just put context on it, you know, like that one time this happened was because of this one thing, and um, that's going to be different this time. It's not me. It's not that I can't do it. I just have to try again. Like, let's say, for example, oh, I'm forgetting her name. What is her name? The gymnast. Do you know I can't? Why can't I remember her name? Let me. Her name is completely gone. I literally, it's right there. Like I can see her face in my head. The gymnast, the one who set all the records recently. Oh my gosh, what's her name? I'll write it down. I'll write it down. When this goes live, I'm going to put it in the description. But if she had stopped and never continued trying again, she's American, she's African American. She was recently in the Olympics and she did really well. Just to kind of add more context, like she took, I think she took the record for gold medals taken home, or medals altogether taken home. Um, if she had stopped initially, because I remember the last Olympics she had to bow out because of her own personal situation. If she had stopped right there and then and never continued, or even Simone Biles, her name is Simone Biles. Take Simone Biles. If she had given up and never continued, would she be where she is today? Because she is practically a legend. Would she be where she is today? I don't think so. So, yeah, just put context on it. Like she was able to see, okay, I'm not feeling very mentally happy at the moment or up to it. But you know what? I'm going to come back the next Olympics and I'm going to sweep. Maybe she didn't tell herself that. Maybe she didn't. But I'm going to sweep the whole thing, okay? I'm going to leave my mark. And she did. And she did. So, yeah, just put context on it. Like, think about the situation, step outside of the situation and think about it, you know, alternative explanations for the experience. Um, reframe, reframe them. So reframe your, okay, let me read what it says. Reframe them, replace your limiting beliefs with more helpful ones. So it's initially what I was saying. um, Instead of thinking this negative thing, you replace that with something positive. Like when I said about the braiding example, instead of thinking I can't braid hair, I would say, oh, I'm amazing at braiding hair. And I'll just keep trying and keep trying. Like maybe this type of hair isn't the one that I'm good at, so I'll try another hair. I'll try different extensions. And so I don't know how universal that example is, but very relevant to me. Because I actually do my daughter's hair as well, and that did take a lot of self-convincing. Like, okay, I'm gonna do her hair because I used to do hair. My vision might not be where it was before, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, and then seek therapy. Therapy for all. It's good for everyone. I think therapy is amazing. If you can afford it, if you have access to it, 100% go for it. Even if you don't feel like you need it, go for it. And then, so there's this other bit that I'm going to read out to you about self-limiting beliefs. Before I continue, guys, I'm going to show you how my phone looks because I was just talking about it earlier and I didn't show you what I'm looking at, so I can show you my phone. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at. This is how I'm reading my notes, not my hair getting attached to my bracelet. This is how I'm reading my phone. That's the magnification feature or function on my phone. Okay, so self-limiting beliefs are the ones which have the greatest potential for impacting negatively upon you achieving your full potential. Yeah, yeah. It's basically if you think it, then that's what you're gonna be. If you think it, you're gonna be it. something like that. Yeah. So if you think you can't do something, then you can't do it, because obviously you're not going to have the motivation to action. If you think you can do something, then you're going to be motivated to make it happen. Um, we develop self-limiting beliefs to protect us from future pain. Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, like we think we can't do something because you're trying to protect yourself from potentially getting hurt. And well, pain is relative. It's not obviously just physical pain. It's literally the pain of feeling the failure or whatever. So I think if you say these things to yourself just to protect yourself, like your brain is going to protect you no matter what. Your primal brain will protect you, and it's up to you to like push through. Okay. Like I'm trying to do right now. um, I've lost my place from future pain. Okay. Usually they develop in our formative years in response to painful experiences. So again, this could also relate back to, you know, what you've experienced, I guess, and how you use that to make decisions for the future you, I suppose. So yeah, guys, that's the end. That is the end of today's, I guess, topic. It's Free Flow Friday, right? Although it's supposed to be, or it is really like just a random kind of live for Fridays, I just come on here, have a chat, whatever it is, whatever's happening. I thought today to kind of just set the tone, yeah, for why my hair keeps getting attached to my bracelet. It's so annoying. So to set the tone for the 100-day challenge, I thought I'd come on here and talk about, I guess one of the reasons that I'm doing this challenge is to kind of get over this hump of, you know, things have to be a certain way. I have to be someone else, someone who is, I don't know, like this, that, and the other. You know that thing people say, like, if you want to be, think of who you want to be in future, right? Maybe 5 years from now, and then I nearly said leaving. Oh my gosh, the Kenyan. English is not my first language. It's maybe my third. You start living like that person. I'm going to start the sentence from the beginning because I disrupted it. It's so important that it sits. If you think about who you want to be in 5 years' time, in 6 months' time, in 1 year time, next week, right? And start living like you're that person. So if 5 years from now you are trying to be someone who is fit, who is healthy, who, I don't know, runs their own business, who has a job, who is in school, whatever it is you're thinking, whoever that person is you want to be in however long, maybe set a target basically for yourself. I would say start at 6 months. Like step by step, and start living like you're that person. And surely enough, you will get there and you will be that person. So I want to see myself, or I want to be someone who is consistent on here, someone who actually shows up for myself and for my people and for the people who have taken their time to join the journey, to join my journey, to follow me, subscribe, everything. I want to be someone who shows up for them no matter what, right? Because that's why I set up this whole platform. That's why I'm here. I'm here to be here for all of you. Wait, yeah, that made sense. I'm here to be here for all of you. That's the whole purpose. Share my story, empower those people who maybe feel like me, they can't do certain things, but look at me, I'm doing it, so you can. Anyone who's visually impaired, maybe there's some things that I'm doing that maybe you want to do, ask me, and I will 100% share how I do it. So yeah, just this is what I'm doing, like I'm here, and that's the whole purpose of this whole thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna read the affirmation. Okay, one last time, the gratitude one, and then we're gonna end the live. So, by the way, guys, have you seen my YouTube thing? I'll just move out the way. I don't know if you can see it. Have you seen my YouTube light? So cute, right? I actually got sent this from YouTube, so thank you, YouTube. Gosh, my brain is everywhere, isn't it? Reading the affirmation now, guys. One last time. Let's ruminate on this, okay? I am open to limitless possibilities. I am open to limitless possibilities, okay? Kick, swipe, push, you know, all those limiting beliefs, self-limiting beliefs away and do what you want. Tomorrow, when you wake up, or even now, if it's something you can sign up for now, do it, yeah? Because you can, because I can, because we can. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching, please make sure you subscribe and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.